Now this song is gonna be stuck in my head. I'm just in my car, screaming out Power Rangers. No one will ever take that down. The power has a look inside. Yeah, that's just a rock. Oh my God. Can't believe it. I was like, we were blasting that shit all the way down the floor. Ghost. Oh, so man, like, so I took little Trey to go see the Power Rangers, and he was on the stage like, they're giant monsters, and they're being to fight the giant monsters. See this movie? See this dramatic thing, like, this is not the first. Wait, what's up before? Like, it's been out. And I showed him the original first generation Power Rangers that we had. And Trey just, he looks at the screen, and he looks at me, and he looks at the screen, he's like, Dad, what the fuck is this? Like, so they rebuild the city every day, Dad? It's like, yes, like, rebuild the city every day. Oh, they can? Shut up, Herb. This way. Y'all should be used to hear my voice anyway. Make sure you host Age's channel. You know that. Switch that to I have to download the song. I have to download the song. I have no choice. I'll pick the green. We're getting things set up. We are building it as we go. Technically,
Shaboopy. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you, and welcome to our May edition of McAgee3 Meetup. It's your man, McAgee3. How is everyone's Saturday going? I hope it's been well. I hope it's been great. I hope you've been doing something constructive. If you're unemployed, had the day off, or you're just dealing with the world right now, I hope you have the opportunity to relax and decompress. My guest this month, perhaps you've heard of him, perhaps you hadn't. If you hadn't, where have you been? He is the virtuoso of podcasting. He is the blurred with the verbiage to stop time and start it back up again. I'm making this up as I go. My guest today is Blurs and Whiskey's own Trey Proper. Trey Proper, how are you doing today?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Good. So the game that Trey has decided to for us to take part in is actually a game that we have not played on the channel at all, which I'm quite happy about. It is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. So while we're sitting here get the gaming side of things set up, Trey, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, so as you guys heard, I'm your boy. Let me do this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that technicolor in between is your boy Trey Proper. I have to get this on. I am a regular regular dude. I'm trying to do this podcast thing. I'm also called the Sports Phenom, doing the damn thing in the place to be, which is literally everything. I'm trying to get this voice out in as many places as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just hanging in there. First time I'm doing an interview type situation, so yeah, my words are not well put together. But
Okay. Sweet.
Trace, and they can barely hear me.
Trace sounds low. I can turn the volume up a little bit. See if that helps.
Let me try my headset real quick. See if that helps out at
Gangsta
all.
Giggle, Herbitos, Dragon Chills, Adoni, Shay. Hi, my name's
How does
Jeff.
it sound now?
I mean, you sound fine on my end, but guys, Catherine Kittens in the chat, let me know what things are sounding like. Okay, so let's see here. So the trick here is, what do I pick my characters and then we do the crossplay, or hold on? Let's see. That's the one thing I didn't take into account. But anyway, once again, as we're putting 2 and 2 together, let's see here. Trey Proper, my guy. Why content creation? And also the person who's in the room as Trey. How do we get the crossplay to work? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
How do we do that? How do we get the crossplay to work? I thought I tried to create a lobby, and it said it just started loading lobbies, and it said signing in.
Okay, so what's the lobby called?
It's loading now. It just says info signing in. This green circle is going around in the circle, so we're waiting for that to load up.
Okay.
But he's already signed in.
Okay.
So I need to go to casual and find him.
So let's see, because if you guys are making a lobby, I think I have to find the lobby, most likely. That's what it looks like from here. You go ahead and make the lobby, and we'll try to find it. Okay. Let's see here. Comments. Dark Dimensions you're doing, I guess. Lobby size just 2, so you and me. Friend invite slots. Blah. Okay. Round format. You can do best of 3. That's fine. All right. Invite players. Let's see here. All right. So I need to find your profile name. What is the profile name for the game?
Dragon Chills.
Dragon Chills.
Oh yeah, Dragon Chills. Dragon and then CHILLZ.
Wait a minute. Log in to enable in-way play. Oh, that's a good account. Okay. Yeah, so give me a sec. We still got more stuff we have to do in order to set up. It's all good. But, while we're sitting here still trying to get things squared away, because sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
Trey, tell me, how long have you been playing video games, my guy?
Literally since I could hold a controller in my hand and been playing video games. I've kind of fallen off in the later years of my life, but I still, jump into games occasionally, especially when something hot comes out. Like, I'm a big action adventure platform player. I'm not really big into first-person shooters or anything like that. So I just want to be able to create a character and go hack and slash stuff. I'm a barbarian in my past life.
Nice. Verification code was sent to the email. Okay.
And real quick, Gadoni, yeah, I did see that. I didn't get a chance to reply because I was driving. But yeah, that's awesome. We're going to talk about that. It's one of my show partners right there, Gadoni, talking about he gets to meet Shang soon. Like, yeah, that's going to be awesome. You better take a lot of pictures, Dama. He's literally living the life I wish I could.
Okay, so we got that done. So then it brings us back, checking online services. So we do online, we do lobbies, we create a lobby, we say the thing that I said before. Because like I said, this game is is very foreign to me, but it's all right. We're gonna make it work.
And you asked me a question earlier. You said,
Why did I say content creation? Yes.
I've always been kind of a closeted creative, and I do various things here and there, and people have always told me that I have a nice voice, not bragging on, tooting my own horn or anything like that, but I've been told multiple times, Diamond, you need to be on the radio. You need to get on the radio. You need to do something with that voice. And eventually, I stopped getting tired, and friends eventually dragged me out of the shadows, kicking and screaming. It was like, yeah, put this mic in your hand, start talking. The first time I got out there was actually on an old show called True Story Radio. And that was actually with Lauren and Nicole. Shout out to them. That was the first time I actually got out there and got on a radio show and was able to talk my trash and be as toxic as I want to be. So it was a lot of fun. But of course, that ran its course. And then a couple years later, big homie Herb, he was like, Trey, I miss True Story Radio. You need to do something else. And he was just like, hey, let's start a show. I was like, okay, let's start a show. Let's do it. Okay. And yeah, he gave me the idea. Then I hit up my best friend, and he's the tech guy. He's the guy who knows he's the behind the cameras. We call him OCG on Blurs and Whiskey. He's the guy behind the cameras. And he was like, oh, I could build a studio like that.
Oh, nice.
I was like, okay, I believe you, but at the same time, you got a lot of stuff to go. So we went up there to go see him, and he had literally built a studio in his apartment, and we just started rolling from there. So it's been hella fun. It's been hella fun. But I got a lot to say, and I realized that as time went on, but and I just enjoy it. I enjoy talking. I've always been a motor mouth, and now I'm trying to make a thing out of it.
Nice. So you basically used one of your greatest assets and applied it to something, and then it's been what, 3 years now since you got started?
Yeah, this is about the third year. Collectively, it's been about 5 years. But this Blurs and Whiskey has been about three years so far, running strong. We keep growing and keep doing it, and make sure you go follow it, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff.
Cool. And then, like, trying to see how to get this going. Alright, still trying to find you. Okay, so this is all the PS4 people. I'm guessing Inway Play is the...
Yeah, Inway Play.
Yeah, the problem is I'm not seeing the name up.
He's got it open now. And shout out to Dragon Fields for letting me use his space for this right now. He's also another showrunner that I'm 2.5 years. Sorry.
Yeah, man, because
2.5 years.
Yeah, because like you're involved in a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm trying.
D Chills. Maybe you should make the lobby, and I should see if I should see it. I should try to see if I can find it, because I'm having a bit of trouble. Like, I got the NetPlay thing on, but it just says nobody's online.
Okay. He said he's trying to research it now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I am involved in a lot of things. But like I was saying, shout out to Dragon Chills. He came to me with the idea. He was like, "Man, I want to do a podcast." I was like, "Okay, so do it. What are you waiting for? Don't talk about it. Be about it." He was like, "Well, I don't know exactly. No offense, because he's sitting right behind me." But he was like, "I really don't know how to stuff." But dude, you do Twitch, and he's already a Twitch streamer as well. And I was like, "You just talk to the people. You already talk, and talk about some of your favorite stuff." Well, I don't know. What do you do?
Right.
Play video games. Talk about effing video games.
Right.
So, we partnered together about, just basically planning out how his show would go, and that's how the Daywalkers was birthed.
Oh, okay.
And he welcomed in, a couple of other streamers and wanted me to be on there as a moderator, because it's kind of the roles that I play on all the shows that I'm on. Is I'm just there to cultivate the conversation, push it in the right direction, and move things along.
Right.
So I was there in that capacity, and of course, other people on the show were like, "Hey, I want to do this. I want to do a show." Shout out Drew Godoni, because that's where Smack and Flick came from. And we started talking about movies, which is also a passion of mine.
Nice.
And of course, Mrs. Royal, I don't know, is she here? Oh, okay, she's upstairs. I don't know if she's listening in or not. But she was like, I want to do a sexual relationships dating show,
Right.
and thus Hinkazoid was born from the same thing.
So,
So it all happened pretty quickly.
so you just been manifesting freaking just podcasts left and right, or at the very least, you have some sort of hand in it. So you're basically, you are, like, when I say you are the podcast virtuoso, I am not saying that as flowery talk. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, that's like what, 2-3 other casts?
Yeah, that's 4 on the plate right now. That's why I'm trying to. And little known secret, I'm working on a film.
Bruh. Yo, that's freaking awesome. Like, you just.
That's gonna launch in a couple of months. Don't worry. I'm when it's ready to drop, I'm gonna drop it.
Mhm. Okay. So so since we're still trying to piece this together, so question, you mentioned that you were into comic books and stuff. So can you elaborate more on your fandom as a comic book guy?
So I am a blurred by trade, by blood, by knowledge, everything. It started when I was younger. Actually, my cousin Rick, who's also a co-host on Blurs and Whiskey, he was the one who helped me learn about comics. He gave me my first Incredible Hulk comic when we were kids, and I've been hooked on it ever since. So I've been reading. It's actually how I learned how to read, to be honest. I was not. I've never been diagnosed with anything officially, but I had a hard time learning to read. But when I got into these colorful pages and these incredible characters, it actually helped me to get into it and desire to learn what they were saying, because the pictures are pretty, but the story is what sells. And that definitely helped me grow as a child and develop. And I just developed a love of reading from that point, and it even grew into beyond comics into novels and short stories and even some writings of my own.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, ultimately, I love a good story. I like if you can be the greatest artist in the world, but if you can't tell me what the hell's going on, I'm not going to want to pay attention.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just it's a definite passion. It's a first love of mine.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, I'm going to be 85, and I may be, God forbid, I can't see, but I'm going to give my ass a Braille comic if I can.
Yeah, man. Like one of the things, like, if you guys have not been to the Blurs and Whiskey podcast, which is every Sunday at 1 p.m. Yes?
12 p.m.
Oh, is that 12?
Eastern, and I forgot what it is Pacific.
Okay. Well, it would be 3 hours ahead of that, so it would be like what, 12, so like 9 a.m. So yeah, like, if you guys haven't checked out his podcast, like they cross like a whole bunch of topics, comics being one of them. They also do movies. They do some current events, and then but when it comes to the comic book side of things, it's Trey Proper and it's Mr. Petty. Like, they're the main ones. And then, of course, and Herb, like, he's actually has his own thing that he's doing where he's just trying to get himself more familiar with comic books as well.
Yep, Herb's comic book journey. He's catching up because he's more of a sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to them. They're actually in the comments now. Herb and Rick have started the Sports and Whiskey page, and they're talking mostly about sports. That's up and running. And Cam is also in the comments. What's up, Cam? He said that he's actually launching his own podcast. I actually don't have my hands on that one.
Jesus.
But we're all nerds and blurs to a certain extent in various different areas. So that's why we can come together and talk about a plethora of different topics. So we touch on everything, but it's called Black Nerds. It's called Blurs, but it's Black Nerds, and we're black first. So we're going to talk about those hot button issues that affect our community. We're going to talk about them, how we feel, and it's going to get real. It's going to get deep. It's barbershop talk, but it's with a nerd flair.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me see here. Let me grab directions real quick. His name is Darren. Right.
It's still signing in.
It's still signing in?
What'd you say?
You said it was still signing in? Because that might be the reason why I don't see you, because I haven't signed in yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Might have to back out and try to sign in again. And
Cam said, "My man, Camism is coming soon." All right.
oh, goody.
And that's what it's all about. We all want to grow. That's one of the hashtags of Blurs Whiskey. Help us grow so we can do more, because we want to. I have a, and you're one of my friends as well, who's also in this creative space. I have so many friends who have so many talents, and if the world was perfect and I had the Thanos glove and I snapped my fingers, we would all be in these upper echelon creative positions where we are running the show. And because we know all this stuff, and we can do a 10 times better job than 90% of the people who are in control of it.
Right.
And it's if we can get there with the help of the people, our friends, our family. So all we can ask is that you help us grow, so we can do more, and that includes you too.
Thank you. But
a lot of people don't know. Like I met you actually in PG.
Right.
So
long time
actually
ago.
no. Before that, I actually met you in Regal.
Oh, wait.
We worked in the movie theater.
That's right, because I did start there like my last year in high school, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
We're going some almost 20 years.
We going to see that Street Fighter meetup? Well, Cam, it's funny you bring that up, because I don't know if you've noticed, as we've gone so far the last 22 minutes, we're still trying to figure out how to get daggone Power Rangers to work. So
with cross-platform.
So what Cam is alluding to is a while back. Actually, this happened right before the pandemic, which explains why it never actually came to fruition. Mm-hmm. I actually challenged not just Trey Proper, but the entire Blurs and Whiskey crew to a 1st to 10 in Street Fighter 5, or just a Street Fighter game in general. So, obviously, when you make these declarations and you make all this and you do all this daggone build-up, and then all of a sudden the world decides, hey, guess what? We're gonna have this really big disease just go everywhere, and just whatever plans you had, you're gonna have to cancel them unless you just want to, have that whole not be alive thing going on. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, so that happened a while back, and actually we were building it up. Like, there was actually the last wrestling live event that I went to, because Big Herb was there, and we actually used that towards the promotion of our big matchup, because we posted photos and everything. But like I said, the world decided it wanted to do another kind of party, a stay-at-home party, and we had to abide by that. So, the long short of it, Cam, is that now that the world is finally starting to get back to more level ground, I'm gonna say it's still on, as long as Trey, is it still on, or? Oh
yeah, it's absolutely still on. We have to give the people what they want.
Right.
We got to get this together. Only thing that happened during the pandemic is my damn PS4 died.
Right.
So we were in fortuitous situations. Like, I got a PS4 during the pandemic, and then it died.
Okay, so
we can do it.
So what you're saying is you're gonna have a Kickstarter. It's like, yo, I need a PS4. It's busted. And then it was like, yo, if you do this much, you'll get a Blurs and Whiskey mug or something.
There you go. Help Trey get a PS4. I'm not even asking for a PS5. I mean, if you love me that much, you go ahead and send me one. But yeah, I just need my PS4 fixed. That's pretty much it. So,
right.
But I mean, eventually, if we're both vaccinated, we can probably just do it in person. Just call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, because like I got my vaccine yesterday. Yeah, exactly, Herb, exactly. It just sit your ass down. Oh my gosh, but yeah, freaking like I actually got my vaccine yesterday. I'm doing pretty good. I think one of the key factors is that I've been drinking water, and whatever side effect issue that are supposed to come up, either they're not coming up at all, or if they are coming up, it's very mild. Because I do have a tiny bit of a headache, but it's all good. I got my water right over here.
Yes, I went through something similar. The first shot for me was the worst,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one I didn't react at all. So the first one it literally knocked me out for 24 hours. I had the water and everything, but my body just did not enjoy that at all. It was like, no, sit your ass down.
Mm.
So, and then I have a very physically taxing job, so getting up the next day was like, I'm not going to sling any packages today. That's not going to happen.
Right,
Sit here in the
right.
bed in the fetal position.
What happens if I try to find one? Let me just see this thing here.
Not by a long shot.
I see T-Kill 5.
So is it like a lobby that shows like a list of Xbox players you can search through or something?
If it's anything like the MK11 one, it's just you just find a lobby, like you give the lobby a certain name, and then I look for that lobby, and then I just click on it. Right now, all I see is a lobby that's T-Kill 555, which I'm pretty sure is not you.
Yeah, he's saying they won't log into the N-Way server, like the server's not connecting. You have to reboot the whole thing?
Might have to try doing that, see what happens.
Yeah.
Hold on. Well, even though the game is not running, the show must go on, and go on it will. So, let's see here. So, tell me, Trey, how tough was it to grow your channel?
It's been in all honesty, I don't want to say it's tough. It has been taxing, to say the least. But I think that over the years, myself and the team we've been working, we've been grinding, we share it to everybody, and we just consistently put out the best content we can. We've had our ups and downs, we've had our pitfalls, we've had our shortcomings, but all in all, it's a team effort to make this thing grow. It's a team effort to get as many people together as humanly possible to watch us on Sundays.
Oh, and Gadani, it's actually crossplay. We should be able to play regardless of different platforms. That's why we're here. But anyway, continue, Trey.
Yeah. So shut up, Gadani. Love you, man. But we it's going. But we're technically still in the infancy of our podcast. A lot of podcasts that have the huge followings have been around for about 5 years. And this really is going to come down to the right person seeing us, and the right person sharing us, and pushing us to where we have to go. And the same thing goes for all the podcasts involved in. It's just like we've seen growth in those. I think because there's already been an establishment of Blurs and Whiskey. So a lot of the people who follow us there are like, oh, well, what else are you guys doing? And they'll branch out from there and look at our other content. So that happened with Super Sets. What happened? I think that's Horse. Through DT. He said, what happened to the Street Fighter? We're working on that. We were just talking about this coming in.
Yeah, we're working on that, just like we're working on this Power Rangers thing, which for some reason it's being kind of weird. I digress though. So let's see. So, what made you get into podcasting, actually?
Like I said, it was Herb. Herb dragged me out. It was like, let's go. But I've always wanted to talk. I always wanted to run my mouth, and it's always been fun. I'm a conversationalist. That's one of the things that I preach. I have preached it heavily on Thinkazoid. Is that communication is the key. Communication is the answer to a lot of problems in a lot of situations, not just your personal relationships, but your professional. If you're not capable of communicating with people properly in a concise way, you're just sitting there silently. You're metaphorically and physically, you're sitting there doing nothing. You're not contributing.
Right.
So it's best to speak up and tell how you feel and express it in a proper way.
Don't mind me laughing. Cam says he won't shut up. That's how he got into podcasting.
Exactly. You give me enough space, I'm around. I'm gonna talk your ears off. It's a done deal.
But no,
actually, as a little kid, my nickname as a little kid, like preschool, was Javelin. Because I wouldn't shut the hell up.
Really? You were little at one point?
I was. I was little, just like you had a hairline.
Oh yeah, that thing's been gone for years.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right, let me see here. Okay, so even though you've probably glanced over it quite a bit already, I'll go ahead and I'll ask you anyway. Do you have any other like key advice, or actually, this actually kind of pans into one of my other questions. So, do you have a philosophy or rule of thumb for the particular content that you create, and do you have any advice for those up and coming would-be podcasters out there that could hear you?
Absolutely. The integrity
Mm-hmm.
and also communication. Like I said earlier, if you were trying to get into the podcast game, and I'm not speaking from a level of expertise or that I'm perfect at this, but I think it's very important to have people around you that you trust, that have integrity, that have good communication skills, because that's what we're doing on the air. We're talking,
Mm-hmm.
and you almost have to build a constitution between yourself and the people you're working with,
Mm-hmm.
and setting the rules, establishing and yeah, Cheesy, I'm gonna say it again, the proper expectations for what you want to achieve. If you can do that and you can come together and work together consistently, I believe that in time you will achieve greatness. You will be on the path to where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And just stick to it, be consistent, don't give up. If you have a bad day, you had a bad day. But don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about what other podcasters are doing or saying. Focus on what you're doing. Focus on what you can accomplish, and do your best. Do your absolute best. Don't come in there and half-ass it. Don't do anything. And I've been guilty of it myself. I'm not perfect.
So I was laughing a little bit because True D Teach said Trey said that, referring to your hairline comment. Like his own hairline wasn't living life 1/4 mile at a time.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
Oh,
I keep my hair. I had a full head of locks at one point. What are you talking? Shut up. My hairline was immaculate. I just got a shape up in a while.
Okay.
Anyway.
We're gonna keep things going. Let's see. Did you have a goal in mind with your podcast, or were you guys just doing it for fun?
The original point was to do it for fun. But the goal now is to just reach. I want to reach at least 5,000 subscribers within the next 2 years, at the least. That's the goal for me for every podcast that I have. If we can reach that, then we can start to really make moves and really start to affect people and help people. Because I want to educate, I want to elevate, and I want to edify. I want everybody to gain knowledge from what we say. I think we all have important voices that need to be heard, and we can change a lot of perspectives. We can definitely affect people in the best way. I don't think there's a negative. Well, I take that back. I don't think there's a bad intention with anything that we're doing. So, but the goal, my personal goal, 5K for the podcast by 2023. That's what I want.
That sounds awesome. Okay, so Trey, we're gonna run an audible here. Since we can't seem to get the game to work, I have suggested to your partner that is in there with you that we'll just run MK11 instead.
Alrighty.
Because I know I can at least get that to work. And I mean, we're tearing it up. This is a great conversation we're having. But I did promise a little bit of gameplay. So, give me 1 sec. We're going to make some adjustments here. Hope everybody is having a grand old Saturday so far. Let's see here. Trey, did you? Oh, I know. While we're making adjustments, Trey, tell us about your successful transition into TikTok.
The TikTok thing is out of left field. I didn't expect it. I literally just made a TikTok when I was working and I was bored, and I just laughed at stuff. Majority of the content that I put up there is me laughing. And those have been going viral like crazy. I didn't realize my laugh was that damn infectious. So, but apparently a lot of people out there like it. I'm not going to knock them for them. I'm not doing it for likes or follows, contrary to what some of my co-hosts will say. I'm not doing it to be, that guy. I just like laughing. I just like laughing at shit. So
Dragon Chills with the subscription. Thank you very much, my guy. You are loved and appreciated. Thank you.
alrighty.
Please continue with your story, sir.
And yeah, it's just I'm just trying to I just laugh at things. So if you want to send me something, please, and I have to preface this, please don't flood me with like my cousin. Shout out to darling Nikki, she's on there too. She's actually an actress out there. She will send me 15 blind reacts, and it's like, Devin, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 15 blind reacts in one day. I will spread them out as I see fit. But yeah, it literally grew overnight. Like I laughed at something at one point, and I woke up the next day. I went to sleep with 500 followers, which I think were just the Blurs and Whiskey fans. And I woke up to 2,000. I was like, what the hell just happened? What the hell? And the next day it was 10. And over the course of the months, it would just be a viral hit after viral hit. And then at this point, I think I'm at 56K. So I'm like, oh. Okay, this is real. This is getting there. So I guess I will reveal this to everybody now. The fifth show that I'm working on is a solo project that I will be doing on TikTok because I've gotten a lot of demand for me to do lives on TikTok. So I just haven't figured out how I'm going to do it. It might just be a spirit of moment thing where I just say, fuck it, I'm just going to go live. And that'll be the solo thing that I do, but it'll be very random. It will not be as constrained as I have made it for Blurs and Whiskey and everything else. So it'll just be off the cuff, but it's coming. Just be patient.
Oh, okay.
Really, Cam, 56.2K. Really, he had to get the exact number up there.
Well, yeah. 56.2K and a third EX plus alpha. So yeah. All right. Let's see here. Fate.
Okay, so we got this up. Where am I going from here?
Yeah, so cats and kittens, we've made a shift since our wonderful Power Rangers game did not want to play kindly. We're gonna have to make a shift to another game, which is Mortal Kombat 11. Before you compete against new players, you must complete 3 sparring matches against AI opponents. Okay? Well, let me run through this real quick. Okay. Ugh. Let's see here. Well, we just keep the conversation going.
All right.
Let me get back to my notes. All right. So, my guy, what areas in your content creation do you feel could use some improvement?
I say a lot. Try not to. I think. See, there it goes right there.
Case in point.
I'm really trying to get better and faster at my speech as far as getting my thoughts together and putting them together. But because what I run into is a lot of people cutting me off. That's one of my pet peeves. Everybody on every show knows that, but they still do it any fucking way. So when I take a breath, I'm like, I'm still putting together the thing. So I'm trying to work on getting that better. Let's see what else. Just being more consistent, being more present, doing more research, so that I can contribute to the conversations better than I have. Because I'm not perfect, like I said. Herbito, he acts like he doesn't know the fucking. You know what, Herb? Shut up. Can't stand. Love y'all, but I can't stand. I didn't know the number. I just anyway. But I think I answered. I think that's about the only thing I can say that I need improvement on.
Right.
I'm pretty sure but I'm open to criticism. I'm not infallible. I'm open to being criticized and told what I need to improve on. That's something I do pride myself on, is that I will take constructive criticism and apply it.
Right.
And just try to be improving.
Right. Because if you can't take the you've gotta be willing to admit your faults and flaws. Because how else are you supposed to be able to improve? Like a lot of people don't normally have. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to be able to. I could have done better if I had done this. So, and it takes even more mental fortitude to even like when people are issuing out said criticism. Because I mean, I'm guilty of this too, where it's like sometimes some person will say something about maybe a comic book that I'm working on, or even the content I'm doing now, and it's like, you know, I have to check myself before I take it personal. Because the thing is, you can't take it personal. Like, you know, I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to doing when people are doing critiques and stuff, is that I think the problem is if you take it personal, you know, you just, you know, you'll miss the whole point of what it is that they were trying to
you won't. It's not going to help anything. It doesn't make anything better when you do that. So, Trudy T, she's open to criticism until criticism comes. I have taken every bit with a grain of salt. I cannot help my face or my facial expression. You tell me something, I didn't say I'm gonna like every bit of criticism, but you're gonna tell on my face, or well, more likely my eyebrows, that I ain't like what the hell you just said. And, and Cam, you're right. He's just passionate. I'm very passionate. When I'm into something, I'm into something. That goes for everything. Like, I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Right. Absolutely. If you guys are wondering what's going on, apparently the game says I can't do online play until I do these tutorial matches, and that's why Johnny Cage is beating up on
that works.
Scorpion at the moment. So, yeah. So I'm just trying to get this knocked out real quick, and then we can get into some matches between the two of us. I'd say that it's kind of sort of a preview of what to expect when we actually get the match of the Millennium going for the Street Fighter Challenge.
This is not an accurate depiction of my capabilities on the game at all. So, because I haven't played 11. I had 9 and 10, so I'm familiar, but I haven't played 11 yet.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting. I got to see what I can figure out, because I usually main Jax and Johnny Cage were who I would main.
Right.
And then they took out Smoke, and I was kind of pissed.
Right.
But
coincidentally though, like when it came to this game, like I never really had a main at first. I was more of the hype train rider, where it was like, oh man, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, you know, just play them. Don't worry about anybody else. It wasn't until Mortal Kombat 9 onward that I actually started finding characters I actually enjoyed playing. Like it was Kano, and then when we got to 10, Johnny Cage all of a sudden, and Reptile, and then like in this game I actually like Johnny Cage, Nightwolf, and then of course the other thing is Scorpion, you should stop being a butthead. The other thing was like the guest characters I really enjoy.
Okay.
Like I really like RoboCop. RoboCop is really cool, and then like Terminator was awesome also. And then in 10 you had Alien and the Predator. To be honest, I never really played the Predator that much.
yeah.
But get off me.
Yeah, I played. What was Spawn in 10?
Spawn is in 11. He's in this one.
Okay, all right, yeah. It was then he wasn't in. Who was it in? I think it was Jason. Jason is who I was using.
Right.
And he was a beast. He was just unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed all of the horror characters that they introduced. Jason, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Freddy.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were fun to use.
And then they had freaking Kratos in the game too, which was pretty nuts.
I didn't unlock him yet.
Right.
About to take this passionate ass with me, really. That just, with friends like these, who needs
who needs a diet soda?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nut punch, and that should be it. Okay, so that was That's fun. Fighting the computer 3 times because game says I have to.
What's that? You got some practice in before you can kill me. All right.
I wouldn't call it practice. Congratulations, you completed the online tutorial, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure. Basically saying I've been away for a long time, so
yeah.
Yes. Whatever. Whatever, okay?
It's cool.
I was really excited to play Dagon, I don't care what any of this is. I was really excited to play Dagon,
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, but then it wanted to be a butthead, so... Alright, so I guess I gotta create a room. Crossplay... Okay, crossplay is on.
Okay. You said friendly join. He's already got it set up for you.
Oh, he said he has a room open already?
Yeah.
Alright. Where is it?
Go to join. It should be there.
Which room list?
It should say McAgee.
No. Oh, I should just straight up say McAgee. Oh, okay, I see. Hold on. It's... Wait, what? Okay.
So let me ask you some questions while we're waiting for that to kick in.
Sure.
Oh, he said for you to refresh. What got you into gaming?
What got me into gaming? My godbrother.
Okay.
My godbrother actually got me into gaming. Actually, to be perfectly honest, my brothers, way back when, we had an Atari 2600. So that kind of sown the seeds there. But then it wasn't until I went to my godbrother's house on the regular and played Nintendo and whatnot. And I just had a lot of fun doing it. And where the heck is this thing at? Okay.
He's gonna try it again.
I'm gonna refresh.
Black Dragon Pit. He's putting in this McAgee. MC Agony.
Are you in one of the crossplay rooms? Because I think when I did crossplay before, someone actually had to go into a crossplay room and then set it up.
I believe that's where he's at. He's in the crossplay room.
What's the room called?
Scroll down again and see if you see your name.
It's not Combat Temple, Sky Temple, Deadpool.
What was the platform it's on?
I'm on PS4.
No. The stage or something.
No, because
Black Dragon Fight Club or Combat Temple.
No, either room.
Okay. He's going into Outworld. No. Which one are you going to? Going to Outworld.
Okay. Okay, so no. Don't see you in there. Nah, because there's some rooms up top that specific, like Combat Temple says crossplay on it. Sky Temple says crossplay on it. I think you have to go into those. One of those, and I just meet you in there.
Crossplay is in, yeah.
Because it has a room list. So I think instead of possibly like creating one, you should just join one, and then I just find you that way. Let me beating AG's fine and all. I got to fight Robin next. Yeah. Look, what's all this going on here? Allergies coming in big time. Maybe Rangers next time. I'll be making 31 time.
Palace Guardians or Palace Gates crossplay.
Palace Gates. Okay.
Cam says he beat AG one time in PG and stopped after that. Never played Tekken 5 at school again.
Yeah.
They told me beating AG is fine and all, but I got to fight Robin next.
Oh shoot! What was the name?
Palace Guardians.
Oh, there you are. All right, there we go. Sweet. Okay. Okay, we got a game going. Hooray!
We got something going. Finally.
But yeah.
20 years later.
Right. But yeah. Yeah. Robin. Yeah. It was good times.
Shout out to Robin.
Yeah. Definitely miss him.
Absolutely.
Trying my best not to stray off topic here, but let me see here. Who am I using? I guess I'll stick with Giant Rage, huh? Okay. All right. So don't mind the name. As preceded earlier, my man Trey had to. His equipment is out of whack, so he has to go to one of his buddies to kind of compensate for the situation. Go ahead and pick a stage, and it'll randomly pick. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. All right, so let's see here. Now that we actually got something going, hooray! Something actively going on the screen. Let's see here. So, you had mentioned that you have your own stand... King of the Hill? That would be nice. You said you had your own standalone content that you were going to do. Was there any other big projects that you have in the pipeline?
That's pretty much it for right now. That's all I have working on. I'm just trying to cultivate it the best way I can. And it's okay. It's gonna take some time, but yeah. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Where is it? Son of a bitch.
It might be like a lot of the moves have been shifted to like down back or down forward and that sort of stuff. So, ow.
Yeah.
Good. Wait.
I am. But yeah, it's. Stop thinking about Street Fighter, Trey. You can't jump like that in this game, boy.
There it is. Let's see.
Where's the damn burning hammer? Here it is. No. Oh, good job.
Oh, I dropped it. I'm bad. I'm bad at the game! Come here, you.
Yeah, you're better than me. That is.
Do you know how to do okay, I was about to ask you if you knew how to do Fatal Blow. And
oh, yeah.
I got
that hasn't changed the last 3 games. I'm going to get that off at least.
True to teach, I have not, but I'll probably do it within this weekend since I'm on vacation. Because I know he's going through quite a bit right now, so.
Yeah. I couldn't pull off the burning hammer. I thought it was back 4B. Or is it 4 back? No, it's back 4B.
Alright, let's see.
Give me a grab.
Ow.
What's the... Oh, okay. Yep. Not much I could do about that one.
Okay. Ow. Ooh, my face. Please not my face.
They
Oh,
changed it.
Ugh.
Ah.
Owie, my face. Can we not hit my face?
Nah, I need to hit that every time.
My chin! Okay.
When in doubt, take the legs out.
Right. Ow. It's fine. Oh gosh. And I got uppercutted.
Yep.
It's okay. It's fine.
That face.
It's fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Face only a soldier can love, literally. Ah. Somebody knows what they're doing in this game. Not me.
I don't. Ow. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm so bad. Ooh.
Ah. I know, people. I suck. It's okay. I swear I'm better at Street Fighter. I swear.
By the way, have you played Street Fighter 5?
I have not played it yet. I know there are various differences to the game, but once I get my timing down, I'll be much better off. Much like this game. Damn it.
Right.
This is just a slaughtering. He's doing much better than I think his doctor said. Someone pull a move list. Think of Guile. You know what? Anyway, he's not Guile.
I'll switch.
All right. It's gonna take some time. Don't worry. I haven't played this one yet. I've only played 10.
Right.
There are various changes.
By the way, how are things? Let's see. Do I want to ask that? No, let's not ask that. Let's ask something else. Okay. So originally I was gonna try to do a conversation involving Power Rangers because that was the game we were supposed to play.
Still do it.
Okay, so how many of the seasons have you actually followed, or well, yeah, how many of the seasons have you actually followed for Power Rangers?
The Power Rangers. So a lot of people may not know I'm the oldest of 7.
Uh-huh.
It's 3 on my mom's side, 3 on my dad's side. So I watched Power Rangers for a very long time because my siblings, primarily for my brothers,
Right.
and we had watched up to, I think it was Power Rangers in Space.
Uh-huh.
That was as far back as we went, and it was, yeah. We got to that part with the Psycho Ranger, Psycho Yellow, Psycho Black.
Really? I mean, that's a lot further than me. I only went as far as the original, maybe whatever was after that, and I only knew about Lightspeed Rescue.
So, but you are you the youngest?
I am the youngest of 3. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because they definitely. There it is. They definitely had me, forced me to watch it.
Right.
So it was like I didn't want to watch it, but then I got caught up in like that. Son of a bitch. Okay. This is embarrassing. I just want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know it's coming. It's coming. Payback is a bitch.
It's fun. It's just you just have to understand that Liu Kang is actually really good in this game. That's all. Tommy is Zordon. Wait, which version of this? Which one is that one? Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow, my face. Can you not punch me in the face, please? Ow. Bop, 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 bop.
Tommy is Zordon. Who said that? Wow. Okay, that's fucked up, Aiden.
I mean, I mean, look, I was still running off of the Zordon comment. Like, wait, when did this happen? For you.
Damn it.
Not the face, please. Stop that.
Every time.
Stop that.
One more hit in the face. There we go.
Oh, wait! Oh, you ducked. That's fine. It's a flesh wound. Take that.
Alright. Okay, MVP.
Block.
I tapped out at Lightspeed.
Lightspeed Rescue, that's I only know that one by name.
Exactly.
Because I remember the advertisement for it. Or at least the little theme song for it was like, Lightspeed Rescue! And I'm like, what? What is this?
There was but see, the thing is, I didn't, because of course we're here in the good old United States of America. I didn't realize how deep the lore of the Power Rangers went. And off camera, guys gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna embarrass his favorite character in a couple seconds.
Oh boy.
It helps. I chose the Deadpool variant, but they when I realized as I got older, especially when I got the PG, I realized there were a million other Power Rangers.
Right.
And they weren't even called the Power Rangers over in Japan. It was like
something
Sentai something.
Sentai, yeah.
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 And it's like, whoa.
Yep. They absolutely were.
So I think that the one thing I shared was I shared a picture a long time ago of of all the Red Rangers that came together at once. And I didn't realize until there were that many damn other Rangers.
Right.
That worked. Okay. Don't know what that means.
Owie. Well, I gotta remember what to do with Murphy here.
Yeah, take his knees out. That works.
Ow, my face, ow, my face. Oh boy, we are having quite a time with this. Ugh. Stop it.
I need those kneecaps. I need them for things.
Oh boy.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm trying to be like Megan when I grow up. I need my kneecaps. And Cam, you smart ass, I didn't turn. Oh yeah, Hellfire against the Hellfire.
Okay.
Okay, apparently it does work. Not like good old lead. And yeah, I don't do the move list on a live game because that's kind of stupid.
I mean, it's fine. I have no issue on it. It's just, I'm mad you low profile my daggone. Oh gosh. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, I forgot everything, Murphy.
I didn't know I could do that.
Aw.
I gotta win.
I
gotta
forgot.
Win.
I forgot what RoboCop
And
does.
because I don't know what they are, I'll just do this.
Let's see. Alternate atomic kill.
No, but I did watch the what was the fanfic that they did with the guy who played Black Manta on Aquaman. There was a remake of the Power Rangers that they did. I wish they turned it into a whole movie. But the guy from Dawson's Creek.
Oh, okay.
And oh, my bad.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling the story. I don't know if they heard it on the stream. I was telling the story. I took my son to go see the Power Rangers because he was excited. He was like, "The Power Rangers? The hell are those?" I had no intention of showing my child what that was at his age.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go with that. And oh wow, blue it is. And we went to go see the movie. Of course, it was not what I grew up with or what any of us grew up with. It was understandable.
Right.
And after the movie, he was like, "So your Power Rangers were like that, girl?" I was like, "No, they were nothing like that, buddy. They were nothing like that." And I pulled out my iPad and I showed him, and he looks at them, he looks at the iPad, he looks at me, and he looks at the iPad, and he looks at me. He's like, "Dad, what the hell is this?"
Oh my gosh.
Buddy, this is what we had.
Right.
This is what we had. Like, so they rebuilt the city every day.
Yeah?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They rebuilt the city every day, buddy.
That's what they did.
An entire legion of Terminators. Round 1.
Okay. I go from one robot to the other.
Yeah. So technically, one's a robot, one's a cycle. Oh, you've got a range.
You're right. I have a shotgun. Hear you.
So throwing that shit at me. I know what you're doing.
Ow. Okay. Okay. Ah. You and your
Looking
uppercut.
for a way to get them.
Good. Let's see.
Might have found my Huckleberry. Ah, never mind.
Aw, stupid spear. Ah, you broke my throat. Okay, there we go.
Need that. My eye socket, sir.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yep, that sucks.
Oh, I ran out.
Back up. I was trying to fight out the corner.
Yeah!
I will say he does look like Super Shredder in this.
Oh, Shao Kahn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn's really cool in this game. Like, he used to be really bad, and then they did some updates, and now he's like stupid good.
He's not just a brute.
Well, nah, he's still a brute, but his
I'm saying he's not just a brute.
right. He's a brute that can consistently hit you. Ouch.
There. That's what I was looking for.
Let's see, I think I need...
If I can get off the ground long enough.
Shotgun! Bang.
Thank you.
I'm going to punch you in the nugget, and you're going to like it.
Alternate Tommy killed a shitload of Rangers and came 2 steps short of God.
That's actually insane, but also interesting, but also insane.
Yeah, yeah. So the comics have gotten really good for Power Rangers, from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But I've seen the picture of Dragon Dragon or Draco or whatever, which is basically Tommy with both the White Ranger and the Green Ranger powers. And it looks pretty cool. Like, and of course, you know, Jason David Frank is still running around,
right,
making that money.
Yeah, because it's like, this is my role. I'm just gonna stick with it because
gonna play this.
I'm just gonna be here. Power Rangers with the Ninja Turtles was dope. I heard about that. But you know,
do you remember the live action crossover between Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles?
Vaguely. That must have been with a really bad. That must have been crossing with Next Mutation, I think.
Yeah, they went to. Oh, that was in my face. Rude.
Oh right, you're one button. Take this.
Ah, the
Don't
sweep.
punch me.
I remember the sweep. There it is.
Okay.
That didn't work. First, you beginning move sets. You do nothing for me.
Tackle. Oh, no tackle. Ah! Ah!
Taking
Ah!
his stomach.
Ah! Stop that.
Taking his stomach.
Chocolate rain.
You know, he was one of my favorite ninjas. As soon as I could figure out this freaking lightning strike again.
Oh gosh. Chocolate rain was your favorite ninja?
Yep, he was. And later on, finding out that he was the Edenian god.
The comic, not the show. Oh, the comic? Yeah, the comic. Yeah, Dagon talked about Next Mutation. Next Mutation was absolutely awful.
They had the girl that they never talked about before.
Right, Venus? Yeah, see, the reason why I remember the name is because Jackie and I have actually been watching a YouTuber who was reviewing the entire series of Next Mutation. And oh my gosh, it is so awful. Take that. Take that.
I don't like you and your arrows, sir.
It's okay. Oh gosh, you're trying to kick me across the room. I don't appreciate that. Man. My chin!
That's what I came to say.
Owie! Stop that.
No fair.
That
Fox Kids line up. Where's that, man? The lightning strike has to be equipped. Oh yeah.
Fox Kids lineup. Yeah, there's actually another person who's doing a review of Batman the Animated Series also, but it's not quite as elaborate. It's more like a
quick rundown.
Like a quick rundown of each episode, but it's really good though, and it was very nostalgic seeing those episodes over and such. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. This is actually good that we're playing Mortal Kombat because now I can have that conversation with you.
Okay.
About the Mortal Kombat movie. And how bad it was. That movie is so bad. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. So, I'll let you start, but I have stuff to share. Please kick this off.
Absolutely. And I'm going to piss off Drew Godoni because he loved the movie apparently. But yeah, overall, the movie visually, it had its hits and misses. But ultimately, it was utter garbage. In my opinion, you shouldn't take the characters and kill off major characters in the first movie. I get that you don't want to show the tournament just yet, but hell, oh yeah, I remember. Now I'm remembering her moves. Anyway, yeah, Cole Young was the most useless fucking character I've ever seen in my life. And Shao Kahn was, Shang Tsung was good.
Okay.
I liked him, and of course, the person who stole the show was none other than fucking Kano.
Yes.
And that guy, he stole the whole show. He just made everything worth me watching.
Right.
Yeah, him and Cabal was funny.
Right. Okay. We need to have a talk here. Okay. Freaking. First off, Cole. All right. He's supposed to be a descendant of Hanzo Asashi,
Scorpion.
aka Scorpion. Yes. So, first off, his name is Cole. So already we're off to a bad start. Secondly, when he gets his little powers, like the armor thing, the armor thing, to be honest, would have been forgivable if it wasn't for the fact that his weapons that he spawned were tonfas. Tonfas.
Yeah, that made
he spawned tonfas. You wanna know what I think about tonfas? I don't think of main character being the strongest in the franchise with tonfas. Okay, there are 2 characters I can think of where tonfas work. One of them is Talim from Soul Calibur.
Yeah, she's got blades on. Well, he did have blades on this, so.
But see, here's the thing though. His name isn't Talim. He's not Talim. So no, it does not work for him. It's bad. It is very bad. The other character where a tonfa works is Maki from the Street Fighter franchise, also the Final Fight franchise. Because once again, it's like, okay, it's fine. I get it. I understand. But Cole, you have tonfas. I don't care. You go from, what do tonfas have to do with a ninja warrior that has a sword and a harpoon and all this other stuff and hellfire and all this stuff? You have tonfas? Tonfas! Oh my gosh, I can't even play because I'm so mad. Like,
I've never seen that one before.
Bro, like, good grief, freaking, like, what's, like, to go with what you were saying, yes, freaking, Kato freaking made that movie, made the movie great, right? Cabal did some good work there. I loved Goro. I thought Goro was great. I hated the fact that Cole, had to be the one to beat Goro. Like, just, why did Goro have to make the job to freaking Cole, man? That's like,
I mean, and then he gets sliced up on top.
Right. like, good grief, like, that's like having John Cena job out to Gilbert. But the only difference about that is that I would actually love to see him job out to Gilbert, whereas in Cole's case, no, I don't want to see anybody job out to Cole, because Cole is not that impressive. He has done nothing in the movie that merits to have me, like, give any type of interest in what it is that he's doing, and Cole Young, baby, no, you will not, no, you will not do an Adam Cole reference, Cam. You will stop that. Absolutely not. We will not have that right now. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh, good grief! It was just like the best thing I could comparison I could make is to the Resident Evil movie franchise, where it's like, because the people that did Resident Evil, they did the same thing. They used the IP to make the movie, but they made their own original character, and their own original character was just, well, they were there. I guess the one thing I can say about Alice versus Cole is that at least Alice was useful and viable. Granted, she was making the rest of the regular characters look like butt cheeks, but I at least kind of sort of gave a crap about her, at least in the first movie. I didn't care about Cole at all. Cole felt like a daggone placeholder. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, it was so bad.
As Cam would say, his powers was literal plot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was so awful. Good grief! Yeah. Please don't throw me.
But the other thing is, I forgot the dragon lady, the vampire lady, who was one of the few cool finishers of the whole game.
Oh yeah, who got fatality'd by Kung Lao. Yeah, that one did that one. See, I think the other thing is just that, like, a lot of the kills, I don't know, it's just like when they paid homage to, like, the source of, like, the fatality, like with Jax or whatever the case, it was cool and all, but then like the fight itself suffered because it just didn't. I don't know. It just felt really bad.
Finally.
Like, it felt no, it's fine. It just felt really, really bad. Yeah, like, the fatalities were cool, but they didn't feel, if it makes sense, it didn't feel earned. Like, it just felt we're just gonna throw it in there because we were about to forget that it was in the franchise, and we didn't want to forget about it. So let's just put it in there, right?
Yeah. It's but I'm reserving my utter hatred for the game for the second game to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we get a I mean, we might get better in the next game. And Drew, we have a chat for a reason. Don't message me directly. Talk in the chat, Drew. He said I'm crazy about Mortal Kombat, but still, it's shit. Yeah, I shouldn't have looked away.
Like there's don't get me wrong, there's some stuff in Mortal Kombat that's like really really cool and interesting, and I'm all about it. But it's just oh my gosh, like Cole was not the route, man. He was not the plan. Cole literally felt like, oh wait, this story needs a main character that's not an existing character, so let's just throw somebody in there. It's like,
who would you have put in place of him, like from the main character's roster?
Based on how things kind of panned out in the story, since we were already taking like a bunch of liberties with the main cast anyway, I would look at the very least, at bare minimum, I still wouldn't have liked it, but I think it probably would have worked out better. At bare minimum, they should have at least made it to where instead of Cole just having his own abilities or whatnot, he just becomes the next Scorpion. Just become the next Scorpion. Like that's
or Scorpion possessed him or something like that.
Like because he's a descendant of him, he inherits Scorpion's abilities, and then because you already have like your own original character, just play off of it, make up some new stuff, right? Like he still has the Hellfire, he still has the harp. Oh, actually, when I was talking about this on one of my streams in the past, somebody actually coined this idea of like, yo, instead of it being Cole, why couldn't it just been Takeda? It could have just been Takeda. Like,
when I originally thought I originally thought that's who he was supposed to be, until they gave his name in the listings on IMDb and everything. It was the character name. I was like, okay, so we're gonna get Takeda, and then we're gonna have Scorpion just pop up out of hell. But no,
right?
Fucking difficult.
You'd settle for Shujenko instead of Cole. But no, like seriously, once again, they're already taking all these creative liberties with the franchise, and to be honest, from making a movie about an existing IP, there's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is, like, just if you're already going to do that, like, just make it interesting. Like, give us freaking, just give us Takeda. They could have literally taken that same story, changed Cole's name to Takeda. It's like, okay, he's Takeda.
Exactly.
And like, yeah, granted, per the original lore, it wouldn't make sense. But the funny thing about the movie, where I will give it a pass, and it's mainly because of the game that we're playing right now, is that in the end of this game, spoilers by the way, Liu Kang turns into a fire god and resets the timeline.
Yeah.
So technically, MK, the Mortal Kombat movie can actually be canon because, you know, the timeline got reset. So this is just the timeline that Liu Kang put into motion. So, but yeah, there was a bunch of things they could have done that I think would have been a lot better. But you know, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. So I watched the playthrough. Of the. I basically watched the movie version of this game. I didn't play it. But the. Trying to think and play at the same time.
Yeah, hard, difficult, ain't it?
Very difficult. I applaud you for what you do, sir.
Thank you.
So I knew the storyline, how it went.
Right.
But so do you think? So you're saying that the movie could possibly be what Liu Kang created?
Yes, because Liu Kang basically reset everything. Because it was the only way he could have stopped Kronika from just screwing everything up. You could have easily just the movie itself is viable in terms of like canon, because when you New 52 a franchise, you can basically do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
So,
but do you think they should have? Like, do you think? Wouldn't you have rather seen this this storyline made into a movie.
Well, but see, the thing is, this storyline that we're playing now, it's already been made into a movie. That's what the story mode is for. It's all but a daggone movie because of Warner Brothers Studios. They knock it out of the park with their storylines and stuff. But
they do. Well, as far as animation goes, I'm talking about live action.
Right. Live action, not so much. Like I think what they have here is fine as is. Plus, I can understand like for movie directors and whatnot, like especially if they're doing an IP related movie of some sort, that they want to have their own creative licensing for it, and it's kind of hard to do if you pull directly from the source material and not alter anything, because then it's like, all right, all you did was copy and paste. You didn't do anything with it. So yeah, I do think. So in terms of the movie, in terms of canon or whatever, I can give it a pass because of how 11 ends. But just flipping Cole and his stupid tonfas.
I mean, maybe in the next movie they'll graduate him into being Takeda somehow. Who knows?
Look, man,
he gets the tech.
Look, man.
Upgrades.
Look, man. He got this armor. He got these tonfas. I still got him getting wrecked by Big Boss Man.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a done deal. He has to die in the next movie. He has to be the first one out in the next movie, because I'm not going to accept it.
Yeah. That was the other person that I mentioned about people who have tonfas that are actually cool and interesting. Freaking Big Boss Man, dude. Good lord, man. If any of you all that can hear the sound of my voice have ever watched WWF, WWE during the golden years, and you had the honor of knowing about Big Boss Man, boy. That dude, man, he had the daggone nightstick, and it was like, whoever he was up against, they left the ring. They were like, nope, we ain't doing this. So daggone awesome, man. And then you got Cole.
I will never forget Big Boss Man feeding Al Snow a very tasty dinner. I'll put it like that. Leave it at that. Do your own research. What did Big Boss Man feed Al Snow? Because it's pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad. Or what he did to Big Boss Man was an asshole through and through.
Oh yeah, he was. Up there with what is it, Bob Holly?
Oh yeah, Bob did some shit. Bob was a kid from Tough Enough he beat the shit out of.
Oh yeah, he stopped the butthole into him.
Oh, okay. In case you guys didn't know, I'm also a huge wrestling fan. I haven't been watching the last couple of years as well, as much as I used to, because things have just fallen beyond my standards, below my standards, in my opinion.
Yeah. If you don't count the beating Nails game, Yeah. I mean, there was that thing with Nails, and that was a bit rough. I remember watching that, and I was like, dang, man, why does Nails just have Boss Man's number, all the time?
Yeah, every match.
This man could not beat Nails at all. I'm like, dang, God. You gotta give me something here.
You would think they would not try to put that out there, but then again, it's Vince McMahon. He doesn't care how that makes other correctional officers look.
Right.
It's like, the inmates can really beat the shit out of correctional officers. Oh man. But yeah, did you hear a story about Nails trying to basically extort Vince for more money, and that's why he just disappeared abruptly?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he basically was like, Vince McMahon assaulted me in a particular way, and harassed me in a particular way, trying to stay stream friendly.
Right.
Yeah, like grape juice. Yeah, grape juice. So, yeah, but Vince was like, I'm not having any of that.
Right.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, man, it's pretty good. But then again, there have been a lot of people within the E who tried to get over on Vinnie Mac, whether they had the right to do so or otherwise. There's just been a variety of people who are just like, hey, you did this, blah blah blah, or even if it's not Vince, people just in the industry in itself. You got people like for example, that one guy from the Nexus, the black guy with the mask, he always talks about how John Cena like buried him, and it's like, I mean, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, don't know.
Wait, the guy who was with Titus O'Neil before?
No, not Darren Young. There was another guy.
Okay.
There was another guy. I've long since forgot his name. That probably tells you just how relevant he is. But Taver, thank you. Yeah, it was Taver.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
He
like
says that he buried him. I mean, when you get to the top, that's kind of not saying that I condone those actions, but in wrestling, we all know once you get to the top, in order to stay there, you kind of got to keep burying people.
Right.
You know, Mr. Nice Guy. Like, look at Daniel Bryan. Look, Daniel Bryan is Mr. Nice Guy. We don't hear a lot of stories about him burying people.
right.
But he's gotten to the pinnacle, but he's not a mainstay top guy, you know? No, my gun meant nothing to you. Fuck. Okay, I need my brain matter inside. Just fuck what I say. Just doesn't care.
By the way, this move is stupid. This move is very dumb. I just want you to know.
Keep feeling it. You can't block it.
It's very dumb. By the way, in case you didn't notice, this move is stupid. So dumb.
I do not like you right now.
It's a really dumb move.
I actually followed a girl on TikTok who does the body of the facial capture for her.
Oh,
I
right.
can't remember her name, but she's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Like when they first started spoiling Shiva, and or rather, not even that. When I first started playing MK11, because you actually do run into Shiva in the story. Yeah. And I looked at her, I was like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay. Like, alright, I see what you're doing. And then, like, yeah, and then, of course, as you mentioned, the people for the facial captures for the characters, like, they just, yeah, man, they just knock it out of the park. Freaking.
So I can't even dash out of the way of that shit.
Okay, so the way that you're supposed to get away from that move, you have to dash forward. But you gotta time it right, because if you do it too early, she'll still get you, and obviously if you do it too late, she'll still get you.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, like you literally, like trust me, I played online and had to deal with people using Shiva, and like the daggone stomp is just really degenerate, and like if you're not ready for it, you just eat it every single time.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Chiropractor.
Me, not the face. See,
yeah!
See, you got away from it that time.
It's a win in my book.
Yes, it is.
Beat my ass. I don't care. So well, fuck.
Woo!
Ah!
Okay, got away again.
Twice. That's a perfect in my book. I eat lead, bitch. Off my face. No, wait. God damn it.
Woo!
One of these days.
One more.
Can we just be friends? No, I'm fine. Be gentle.
Yeah, that move. Yeah, that move is stupid. It is extremely stupid.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
The other black guy in the Nexus. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Freaking. But yeah, but yeah, like, you know, the industry, like, it's all about you gotta look out for number one, and you gotta know how to navigate it, because like it'll eat you alive in a second.
Which is why I'm surprised, because you would think that the guys who are in there now, they're either our age or the generation right below us age who are in there now, and they were grown up seeing what we saw. Like, you know, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, that generation of wrestlers, they were cutthroat. They didn't give any fucks.
Right.
So now you would think, do what you got to do to become where you need to be.
Right.
So I look at people like what was his name, EC3. Like, he should have been eating people alive down in NXT.
Right.
I mean, and I don't mean in the ring. I mean backstage.
Right.
And just show that ruthless aggression. You think John Cena got there by being good with John? No, John was he probably smacked somebody like he smacked Kurt Angle on his debut match.
Right.
So Vince saw that shit and was like, I don't like it. Put him in the ring with Kurt since he likes to fight so goddamn much.
Right.
You know, and if I had EC3's build, I'd have been a whole monster. Ain't no stopping.
Your world spills.
Well, the only thing is that, you know, and this gets brought up a lot, is that professional wrestling during the golden age and the Attitude Era is completely different from professional wrestling now. Like,
real quick, why does Kotal Khan look like fucking He-Man?
Because He-Man? Howie. Howie.
Got your face.
Ow, I'm getting punched.
And no, okay, this is not, turnabout is not fair play. Stop it. I am the master of the universe. Battle Cat.
You are Battle Cat.
Exactly.
I'm gonna block that.
Ow. Running Larry. Damn, powerbomb me? Okay.
Of course, I have to.
Finally
Oh gosh. Now.
Come on. Almost there. Eat two.
John staying on top of the business and a bunch of things wrong. Of course he did. That's what he does.
I have a...
Eat that. Gosh.
Cringer, go! You know they're coming back out with another He-Man?
Yes, on Netflix, actually.
Yes. I'm actually excited for it. I'm hoping, you know, it's not going to be ruining more to my childhood, much like my homie Cam did, by showing the fact that He-Man wasn't wearing a loincloth.
Have you seen... Did you ever watch the other He-Man cartoon that came on Cartoon Network some years ago?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty concise. The Skeletor character, the guy who played Skeletor, I forgot his name, but he was on point. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And they showed the backs. I never read the Master of the Year. Oh shit! I gotta win! I gotta win! I have the power! So yeah, like shit, I'm so excited. Lost my damn train of thought. But yeah, they showed the backstory of Skeletor, how he lost his face and became Skeletor.
Right.
They tied in I think it's Keldor, who was the demon that he served or whatever, and how he got his powers. Like, it was really good. So I'm hoping that this new series delves into it. And the most exciting part for me is the fact that oh shit, let's go. The fact that they no, the most exciting part for me is the fact that Mark Hamill is voicing the Joker. And we talked about this a little bit on my last show, but I'm excited because he brings something like a lot of people think he's a one-trick pony. He's either the Joker in different masks or whatever, but I think he brings a different thing to each character.
Are you saying Mark Hamill is voicing Skeletor?
Yes. Yeah,
okay, because you said Joker.
I'm sorry. Who's on the screen?
I know. I got you.
You missed my brother's voice. I meant Skeletor. Damn it. But,
it's all good. I got you.
Excited. Yeah, so I'm excited for that and that reason only. Because, okay, all right. You're gonna leave the Clown Prince of Pain alone. I said Pain. I know it's crime, but you know.
Well, if you do her right, it will be the Crown Prince of Pain.
Yeah, there you go. Kneecap. So, yeah, but I'm extremely excited for that. And I forgot when it comes out. One note voice acting. Shut up, man. I kind of liked my ribs and breathing. That was fun while it lasted. Now I'll be in an iron lung for the rest of my life. Eat foot.
Knee. I have flying knee. Yeah, so He-Man's probably gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Actually,
Go ahead.
Like, I'll probably try to check that out, even though, like, there's a lot of shows that I get told, oh man, you gotta watch this, oh man, you gotta watch that, but, like, He-Man, I'll probably see if I can run into that. What is it, Castlevania, the stuff like the 4th or 5th season, I'll get beat up.
Fourth season. It was almost a perfect. It was almost perfect. Fuck.
We.
Shouldn't have noticed it. Leave me alone! Let me have my win! God damn it! But yeah, Castlevania is awesome. Please tell me you watched the movie.
We're gonna get around to watching that. Yeah. At first, I'll be honest. At first, I wasn't going to, only because I've seen where the story goes. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well.
Really?
Whoops.
I mean, it's pretty appropriate for the Joker to die that way.
Whoops. I must have used my easy fatality because I didn't input that at all.
It's so creepy that I'm still twitching. Twitching.
Well, you're not gonna twitch
All
now. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. But yeah, we will be trying to check out Invincible at some point because it's kind of hard to ignore. And then the daggone what is it? The meme that just will not go away. It's like okay. It's like, man, that joint got old after the very first one popped up, in my honest opinion. But I get it though. But Jesus. All right. Even though I have it up on screen, Trey Proper, where can folks find you? And what?
Literally, you can find me everywhere you can type a name in. On Sundays, I've got 2 shows. You can just find me on Blurs and Whiskey between 12 and 1 on YouTube, Facebook, and no, not Instagram. YouTube, Facebook, and yeah. What is the other platform? Rap. They're gonna kill me. And Sunday nights at 8:30 p.m. you can find me on YouTube and Facebook on the Kinkazoid. And Monday nights you'll find me on Snack and Flicks on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And also on Thursdays it's the Daywalkers at 8 o'clock on the same platform. So you can find us everywhere. If you want to find me individually, you can find me Trey Proper literally anywhere you can type in a name. And I am probably one of the most successful people you ever meet in your life because I don't put my phone down, which is why it's about to die now.
But yeah, in case you all didn't write all that down, you can always just check him out on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, at Trey Proper _BNW. Find that information that way. They are very consistent. Him and the Blurs and Whiskey crew and all the other podcasts platforms that he's involved with, they're very consistent with their content. It is really, really good content. I can vouch for them. It's really, really good stuff. And you're in for a treat. You're definitely in for a treat.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you having me, man.
Absolutely, I appreciate you for stopping in. Did you have any final thoughts?
You're doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you. Your friendship is always appreciated. And let's help each other grow so we can get this thing blowing up, man. Just like I said.
Absolutely. So yeah, once again, you guys, gonna thank my guest Trey Proper for being here on the May edition of McAgee3 Meetup. I stream every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. Tuesdays are Tuesdays, Fridays TJ McAgee3 we do adventure games, Saturdays and Saturday Sluggers we do fighting games. If you like your song, give your man a follow. If you like your song, give your man a sub. But either way, let folks know that McAgee3 is out here putting quality content for each and every one of you. In terms of myself, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at McAgee3. I also have a YouTube channel called McAgee3 Productions. It's where I do my off-stream grind, casual crushers, and McAgee3 Minutes series. If that's something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channels. Get up to date on all the new content that comes up there. And I think I paused for a second. Anyway, follow me on
Joker, no less.
Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and DeviantArt is basically any chance I can get from Richmond to the PA Turnpike on a quarter tank. Depends on traffic. I also I'm working on a comic book, Blue Ninja: The Story of Navaya, which you can find on the DeviantArt page, deviantart.com/McAgee3. Episodes 1 through 4 are available for your viewing pleasure, and I work on episode 5 every Tuesday. So here's what's going down. Tomorrow we have our 12-hour PS300 stream in celebration of 300 followers to the McAgee3 channel. It's just PlayStation 3 games for 12 hours. It's going to be great. Also, there are $300 worth of prizes on the line for tomorrow's stream. So yeah, you want to be involved in that sort of thing. Follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, and then just be there in the stream. That's all you got to do. And may the odds be ever in your favor. So we got that going on. Then I believe we're going to have an art stream on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is going to be the 26th of May, the greatest day of the greatest month of the year, where it'll be my birthday, and I'll have a birthday stream. Haven't quite figured out what I was going to do, but that's going on as well. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. You guys have been wonderful. The chat has just been explosive. We going to have to do the shout-outs all the way out the door. We got Dragon Chills, True D Teach, Herbito's Way, Cam is playing. Now we scroll. We've got Broll81. Oh boy, there's so many of you. I'm so happy. Gadani. Scrolling.
He's gonna curse you out for that. Gadoni!
Gadoni! Hey, Gadoni! What are you doing, Gadoni? Cheesy Fries.
Yeah. Hey,
Cheesy Fries 69. Is there anybody that I missed? Lady Vengeance. Obviously, Trey Proper, of course. H Field Deshay, who apparently their name is Jeff. And Gangstar Giggle. Thank you one and all for hanging out with me in the chat room. Dragon Chills and Gadani. Thank you very much for the subscription and the follow, respectively. Once again, find Trey Proper on all the social media sites up on the screen, as well as the YouTube channel, which is also up on the screen. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the Joker just kind of lying there in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Screenshot that and send it to Jason Todd.
Right. Oh boy, Jason Todd will be great. So let's see here. So all right, so that's gonna do it for today, you guys. You all have a wonderful. Actually, wait, I'm going out of order here. I will see you guys tomorrow for our 12-hour PS300 stream. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Tuesday for Art Tuesday. If I don't see you on Tuesday, I will see you on Wednesday for the birthday stream. If I don't see you on Wednesday, I will see you on Friday for another edition of TJ McAgee3. And if for whatever reason I don't see you on Friday, I will see you next week for another edition of Saturday Sluggers. Speaking of Saturday Sluggers, there's still going to be a Saturday Sluggers tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. I'm going to try Power Rangers again. Obviously we couldn't get the crossplay to work, but I'm pretty sure the online still works, so we'll just give that a shot tonight and see how that goes. So once again, Trey, thank you very much for being a part of the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. And as per usual, I will. Oh wait, can't go out just yet. Wait for it. That's why I love doing this so much.
Are we still following this guy?
Teach, thank you very much for the follow. You're loved, appreciated for that. Thank you. And as no more crowbars. And oh, we gotta do it. I can't leave yet. I gotta do the acknowledgments because this is great. It's fantastic.
Are we still following this guy?
Herbitos, thank you very much for the follow. You're loved, appreciated for that. Thank you very much. All right, and like I said, that is going to do it for today. I'll see you guys tonight. And once again, Trey, keep doing what you're doing. Keep making good things happen. And we will catch you all on the flip side. Bye-nie!